I've been losing all my money sports betting, so I'm selling my car at CarMax so I can get some money and bet on tonight's Cowboys-Bengals Monday Night Football game.
Hey guys, the team has put together some cold videos for us on big money mistakes.
Brian, I am so excited to see what the internet has for us today. Let's dive in.
This is how much I made this week as a 20-year-old full-time day trader. Monday. In one day, I lost $4,270. It's been worse. Tuesday. It saved my week. $7,100. Maybe this week ain't so bad. Wednesday. Big news event. I didn't trade. $0. It felt so
needed
good.
a day off.
People ask me how I get used to losing so much money. I don't. And today, I said I was going to come back. I dug a deeper hole. But I'm only down this much. It's been worse, surprisingly. Hopefully next week's better.
Oh my gosh. So I don't do public math, but I saw there were a lot more negatives than positives. And can you imagine, you could sense it almost in the video, his everyday interaction with happiness and sadness is directly correlated to what happened in his trading portfolio. For me, that would be a disaster emotionally and for relationships.
That felt the exact same way as I have friends who love going to casinos, and they'll come and tell me, "Oh, I was hot and I hit it. Oh man, I got it. But it's okay. I'll make it back. It's okay. It's good." That is not investing. That is not wealth building. Day trading and having huge wins and huge losses on a day-to-day basis is not how you build wealth over the long term. I would say that was indeed a big money fail.
I've been losing all my money sports betting, so I'm selling my car at CarMax so I can get some money and bet on tonight's Cowboys-Bengals Monday Night Football game. I need some money. I lost thousands yesterday. They just gave me $3,000, and I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm betting it tonight on Monday Night Football. Jamar Chase, 50 yards. Joe Burrow, 2 passing touchdowns. Cooper Rush, 200 yards.
That makes my stomach hurt.
Easiest bet ever. Once it hit,
can you
I'm going
imagine?
back to this BMW right here.
Could you imagine your stuff being so bad that you had to go hawk your car, you had to get rid of your car, and then you had to take that money and go bet, and you know what I'm willing to bet, Brian? I bet it didn't hit. I bet that he did not get that money back. Nate, can you confirm? He did. It didn't. He just lost that money, Brian.
I think that we talk about compounding growth. You can also have compounding bad decisions where you keep making one bad decision and you chase it with another. The sheer fact that he's having to go sell a car or get a title loan on a car to be able to do sports betting, it just breaks my heart. And then the fact that he still has, and by the way, if he hits it, you notice he didn't say, I'm going to go fund my Roth IRA. He had his eye on this consumption decision of buying a BMW. That is just not the path to success. We work with thousands of millionaires, and I can just tell you that is not their journey to building seven-figure wealth.
Could you imagine if one of our employees called in and said, "Hey guys, I cannot come to work today because Joe Burrow did not throw for 2 touchdowns last night. I sports bet my car and it's gone. Maybe I'll see y'all next week."
I'm noticing a trend here. Understand the difference between gambling, speculating versus investing. Investing can actually build wealth for you. Gambling, speculating, yeah, maybe you get it, you hit it, but there's the sheer numbers. The majority of people are going to come out as a sad tell.
Walking is for people who are broke. Do you think any respectable business owner is going to waste their time trying to pass by slow walking normal people? People don't respect their time, which is why they walk as slowly as this. And then you, as a business owner, you have to take over. It's going to waste a lot of your time. That's why rich people don't walk. If you're going to walk, do the premium version of walking, which is on a freaking treadmill, in your house, at your desk, making money.
Rich people don't walk. I don't think that's true. I know many very wealthy people, and a lot of them walk. A lot of wealthy people walk all the time. If you are in the place where walking is causing you to not build wealth, and the only type of walking you ought to be doing is premium walking at your desk on a treadmill, I'd argue you haven't found the right job yet.
Proof. If you go look at the Apple campus that Steve Jobs designed, so because he did some of his best decision making while he was walking, it kind of, maybe he was wrong. What did he say? Did he say millionaires? Maybe he meant to say millionaires don't walk, but billionaires do. Walk, I don't know, but I disagree. I'm sure it was all a joke.
Jason, this is Alex with Earth Motor Cars giving you a call about your 21 SF90 you have for sale.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of this car, and I wanted to trade it. Corvette Stingray C8. I think it's the 21, yeah.
Okay. And you have a Ferrari SF90 for trade?
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, that's the car that I want to kind of get out of now, so.
Okay.
I don't know, man. The payments are getting kind of crazy, so I just thought I'd get rid of it and get into something else. So
Yeah, sure.
I just want to get as close to my payoff as possible, or if not all of it.
Okay.
Still
That means
owe a
negative.
reasonable amount on the car, so
Okay, well, how much do you owe on it?
about $690 something.
What?
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I bought the car for $770
multiple
in
six figures.
2021.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. My number is probably going to start with a 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. You're close to a little over $200,000 in negative equity, bro.
Graham Stephan had some content on with this gentleman who's from Atlanta, by the way.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I not know this guy since we're Atlanta boys? And he was saying, because he sold luxury cars, kind of these exotics. 75% of people that are buying those type of cars are financing them for super
12
extended
years.
lengths. And I couldn't believe it. So to hear somebody has $200,000 in negative equity, guys, what are we doing? Don't drive your wealth around. It's better to be rich than to just look rich. And do people really care what you're driving in the first place? No.
All right, so I'm going to throw this out there. When you do buy an automobile, we think you should follow 23-8, 20% down.
Not on those cars, though.
Don't finance for any more than 3 years, and you cannot have your car payment exceed 8% of your monthly gross income. That guy did not follow any of those, and our number one caveat is if you buy a luxury automobile, you do not finance it. You have to pay cash for luxury automobiles, or else you're going to find yourself in a situation where maybe you're not $200,000 underwater, but maybe you're $20,000 underwater, and any underwater on a vehicle is 2 underwater on a vehicle.
Here's a succinct thought. If you have to put premium fuel in the vehicle, you ought to pay cash for
Ooh,
it.
I like that. Write that down.
I would encourage people to really look into the penny stocks where you paying a couple dollars, 50 cents or whatever. Within 5 or 6 months, that money will flip so fast. You'll be like,
Yeah,
well,
it'll flip all right.
Opportunities where I got into crude oil, it was fluctuated. It was $3, $2, and I ended up kind of doing my research, and I found a competitor of it. They kind of had the same trend. When I seen them, they were down. One was like 39 cents, so I bought into it. Right.
I like that music they put in the background. It makes it seem more.
This is not investing. This is no different than Adrian Peterson sitting at a roulette table saying, hey, you know what I love? I love the red 17. That red 17 is looking hot. And yeah, you might hit red 17 and you might get a big ROI, but over the long term, that is not a consistent and sustainable investment strategy. Picking penny stocks, hoping that you're going to find the one that happens to go 10x is not how you build wealth.
Was that Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, that's who that was. Adrian Peterson.
That was Adrian Peterson
all
giving that
day.
advice. So Adrian Peterson is telling people to buy penny stocks, and then he's done. Okay, what Adrian is not telling you is yes, he might have made $2 million on that one transaction. I want to know about the other 60
That's right.
transactions that he didn't make that on. That's the thing. Everybody always tells you they're winners. They're very quick to tell you about the winners. I want to know about the losses. I've worked with a lot of NFL players back in the early part of my career, and I don't think that's something you can build your financial life off of.
Going on, folks? It's your boy Steve-O got me
Oh,
rolling.
Steve-O.
Today I got my man Marco approved on
Look at
this
this.
2019.
He's got a
GLC
baby in his
Marco, how's your
arms.
experience today?
He's got his wife there with him.
Good. You know what I'm saying? That's baby.
Oh my gosh, and he's got the shovel out, and he's digging the hole for his life and debt.
Everyone's approved. As you know, all you need is your ID, piece of mail, and your name.
Oh, gosh.
DM me at Steve-O got me rolling. We're going to get you rolling off today.
Rolling into the ditch.
One is a luxury automobile. So you're going to buy a luxury automobile, you got to pay cash. 2, I don't think $499 down qualified for 20%. I don't think that would have been 20% of that figure. And look, when you are in the messy middle and you have life pulling you in 1,000 different directions, you have a brand new baby, the thing that you probably don't want to be doing is going out and buying luxury automobiles that you're putting very little down on. I imagine you're financing it over an extended period of time with a huge monthly payment. I just don't believe that is what a sound financial decision maker would be making in the messy middle.
Yeah, I think he's feeling good only in the moment because I think about the depreciation.
Insurance.
I think about the insurance. I think about
Gas.
the premium fuel. I think about the repairs on those premium vehicles.
I think about the chicken nuggets and the French fries and the milk and the throw up and the poop.
All that stuff with the babies.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Steve-O, he might get you rolling, but he ain't going to get you out of the ditch.
Tell us your biggest money mistake that
George.
you've ever made.
Biggest money mistake would have to be the investment in the solar panels.
Ooh, what'd you spend on the solar panels?
It's $36,000
On a loan?
even. Yeah.
Nothing down.
Nothing down.
What's your biggest money mistake?
I would say buying a brand new car.
Ooh, what was it?
It's a 2015 Grand Cherokee.
Brand new Jeep Grand Cherokee. And you took out a loan for this? How big was the loan?
The full amount.
I think the biggest money mistake was financing a bed.
Oh, a bed?
Yeah.
How much did you finance?
$7,000-8,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Where's that bed from?
That thing make you coffee? I mean, what are they putting in that?
It seemed to me that there was a common thread here around depreciable assets, whether it be solar panels or an automobile or a bed, and people financing 100% of it, meaning they have no skin in the game, no down payment. Now, I don't love financing furniture if you can avoid it. I don't know that financing solar panels makes a ton of sense when you actually run the math, but financing an automobile is not the craziest thing in the world, so long as you're following 23A. But if you were borrowing 100% of whatever the value of that asset is, and that asset goes down in value over time, you are literally setting your financial future on fire.
You know, the key ingredient to wealth creation, the first ingredient is discipline. That's the ability to live on less than you make. You know what doesn't get you closer to that goal is when you're having to leverage all of your key consumption purchases, because in the short term, it feels like you can afford anything at $200 a month at a time. But when you start stacking those on top of each other, plus the interest payments, you quickly realize that you're paying more towards the consumption than to living your best life. And that's why I don't like anybody using debt that way. Make sure, if you don't know any better, I want you to go check out moneyguy.com/resources. We have our financial order of operations. If you want to fast track, I've even written a book called Millionaire Mission that details each one of those steps. You don't have to be stuck in this life where you're lost knowing where your next dollar is going to come from, but also what you're going to do with your next dollar after you build that margin into your life to actually live on that discipline.
I'm gonna be completely honest, man. I done lost all my money trading crypto and I'm basically homeless. This meme coin get rich scheme is really not what it is, and everyone's just trying to sugarcoat it. But I'll be the first to tell you that I basically feel like I got scammed. You guys might be asking, well, who scammed you, bro? Who scammed you? Well, it's really you guys in the comments. I mean, you guys just keep telling me to buy all these coins. And
I see it in my comments too.
Of course, right when I bought it, I saw a big dip and my money just went down. So the fact that you guys keep commenting and I keep buying is just getting ridiculous.
Peter Lynch, great mutual fund manager from yesteryear, always said, don't invest in something you don't understand. Don't buy things that you don't understand. If you're buying a meme coin or a crypto or something like that, and you have no idea what it is, how it works, or why it might make sense for you, you should have a red flag going off saying, maybe I should not invest in this thing I don't understand. That's thing number one. Thing number two, don't let other people tell you how to spend your money or how to use your resources if they are not qualified to do so. And let me go and put your mind at ease. Most folks in the social media comments are not qualified to tell you what to do with your dollar. So just because someone says, hey, buy this thing, invest in this thing, carry out this strategy, it's what you need to do, they don't know you, they don't know your situation, and they are not looking out for your best interest.
I did a crypto experiment, and here's where the big red flag for me. When I saw the daily volatility, when this thing was moving multiple percentage points, not every now and then, but almost every day, I was like, it hit me. I mean, as a person who actually manages money and has built my own very successful portfolio, I was like, if it's moving this much every day, this is closer to speculation than it is to investing. Investing shouldn't feel this way emotionally. Investing shouldn't have this much ups and downs. And investing shouldn't take you on these rides where you could, hit the boom, but there's a heck of a lot of bust out there. And that was a red flag for me, and I realized I don't want on this train. I'm going to do investing my way, where I take a little bit of today to build my great big beautiful tomorrow by doing index funds and other things that are much more likely to tie into the success of the economy than just hoping this is the next big thing that's going to hit for me.
Building towards financial success, building wealth, is surprisingly simple, but it's not incredibly easy. And there are tons of voices out there, tons of people out there trying to get you to make bad financial decisions. Well, that's not what we want to do. We want to help you believe that you can do money better. It's exactly what we do at the Money Guy Show. If you want to know more, make sure you go to the website, moneyguy.com/resources. Check out all the free resources so we can load you up.
I'm your host, Brian Preston, Mr. Bo Hansen. Money Guy team,